Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This video is related to the report which was submitted as a final report in technical writing course. The report was around 16 pages without the cover page. The topic was about Android and iOS. I chose this topic because of its importance in this technical world. Android and iOS are mobile operating systems. Android is developed by Google and iOS is developed by Apple. iOS is exclusively for Apple hardware, but Android works on different mobiles or different hardwares from different companies. The statistics indicate that Android users are more loyal with the system than iOS users. In this report, I covered some aspects to see to declare the reasons of why the reasons of that loyalty with Android users. The first part of the report was history, which shows that iOS is older than Android. The first version of iOS was released on 2007, while the first version of Android was released in 2008. The second part of the report was about the versions of the system, and it declares the versions for each system. I attached a table for each system which shows the versions of the system with the date of releasing and the devices which support that system. The third part in the report was about the security of the two systems. We conclude of that part of the report that iOS system has more powerful security than Android system, and that was a great effect on users because of some gaps which found with Android previously, but actually now Android has evolved the point where it competes with iOS security. We can say it's the same now, and it's challenging between the two systems to be more powerful in security with the user. And now with this improvement of the security with Android, it might be or maybe it can be this may be the greater reason for the user to turn to Android as well as iOS. Another part of the report was about the developers with the two systems, and it shows the flexibility of the system with the developers and the source codes for each system. The last part of the report was about the store of the two systems. The last part of the report was about the store of applications for the two systems, and one of the reasons that affect on users to stay away from iOS system is that many applications are not as free as Android system, and that makes some problems with the users, because the users, if he found the application what he needed, always he has to pay something for that application. It makes some problems with the system. But in Android, we see that a lot of applications are free and flexible, and you can do a lot of operations with it. So this is something like that, an advantage for Android. The report based on some books and scientific articles and websites, and I attached in the last part, in the last of the report, I attached it as a reference, so you can go through it and you can visit the websites, you can see the articles, or you can go through the books. And that's it. Thank you for reading my report, and thank you also for watching this video.